We have a hexagon down here, a hexagon. Count the sides on the hexagon. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's why we call it a hexagon. Gon means sides. Hex is another word for 6. So it has 6 sides. That's why we call it a hexagon. All right, and it's labeled A, B, C, D, E, F. All right. Now, the sum of the interior angles of this hexagon, if I add up the inside angles, that's A, B, C, D, E, and F, add the inside angles, you're supposed to get 720 degrees. Now, they're telling us the measure of F, this measure of this angle is 150 degrees. They're telling us that A is the same thing as B. They're congruent. And F is the same thing as C. So F and C are the same. And E and D are both right angles, aren't they? So they're the same. Okay, we want to know how big is this angle A, all right? And we want to pick one of these four as my answer. All right, let's start off with A, B, C, D, E, and F. When you add up the measure of those angles, you're going to get what? What did it tell us right here? It tells us that's 720 degrees. Now, A is the same thing as what? As B, isn't it? Can you see A and B are the same? Same number of degrees? All right. So in place of B here, I'm going to put another A, because A and B are the same. I'll scratch this off. Instead of B, I'm going to write another A. Okay. Now they told us that F and C are the same, that this F right here and C are both the same. The measure of them is the same. They are congruent. So in place of this C right now, since I know what F is, I'm going to get rid of the C and write an F right here. They are the same. Replace C with F. We have D, and we know that D and E are right angles, so they're the same. So in place of E, I'm going to write another what? D. And I have F here, and it's still 720 degrees. Now I have A here and A. That's two A's, isn't it? So twice the measure of A. You have F here. See F? And this F, that's two F's. Okay? And you have D, and D is two D's. So twice the measure of A, twice the measure of F, twice the measure of D. That's still going to be 720 degrees. Okay? Now, how big is F? If we measure F, what does it tell us? Okay, so let's copy this down, make it a little bit bigger so we can see things. In place of F, I've got 2 times the measure of F we said was this number here. We said F is 150. So in place of F, we put 150, and then copy this down and copy this down. Okay? Now, what is 2 times 150? 2 times 150 is 300. Bring this down and this down. Now we want to subtract 300 from both sides to get rid of this 300. Get rid of the 300. We have 2 A's and 2 D's, and you're getting 420 over here. Okay? Copy that down up here and scoot him over a little bit. Now, going back to our figure, we know that E and D are both how many degrees? They're right angles, and right angles have 90 degrees. So in place of this D right here, I'm going to plug in a what? The measure of a right angle, which is 90. I'm going to double the 90. 2 times 9 is 18. Double the 90, you're going to get 180. Copy the other ones down. Subtract 180 from both sides. So now I'm getting 2 A's. 2 A's will give you what? Subtract, you're getting 240. So twice A is 240. Move it over. Divide both of them by 2. Take half of 240. Divide this by 2. Let's write it with a 2 down here and here. So the measure of A then will equal half of 240, which is 120. So of my 4 choices here, I'm going to pick G.